Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day. We're back here in our Minecraft Bedrock Survival Let's Play world, and we're gonna get back on track to finishing up some projects that never really got completed, or things that we talked about that we were gonna work on and we haven't been able to yet because they've fallen lower on the priority list. And one of those things being this glow squid farm. Now, in order for glow squid to spawn, you have to be below level 30. And if we go down here, and they count as cave spawn, so it has to be a natural stone roof as well. But if we come down here, we got these down to level 25. So we meet the criteria for them to spawn. However, we only give a 5-block radius with this amount of room here, and I think that's why we're not getting spawns. So I'm thinking if we go down another 5 blocks on each side, that'll give us a 10-block radius, right, below level 30, and hopefully we'll have better luck with those spawns. So I'm gonna get busy digging this out and everything, and then we'll get some kelp and make them water sources down there and everything. But for now, I think the important thing is that we just kind of get it squared away and get it set up like it's supposed to be, and hopefully we'll be able to get our glow squid spawning. We're still going to need some axolotls to do the trick of getting the glow sacks for us once the glow squid are spawned. But that's a problem for another day. The important thing is we need to try and get the glow squid spawning, and that's what we're going to work on first in today's video. So let me get that dug out, see what kind of luck we have, and then we'll go from there. It is the next morning in Minecraft, and it didn't take too long. It was only 5 levels of that. And changing a few blocks that I probably wouldn't have had to have dug out otherwise to make it all stone, just to make sure that even though it's supposed to only have to be natural blocks, it was more of a just to make sure kind of thing. And we've gotten the kelp in and out, and now the question is, do we have glow squid spawning? But I'm not seeing any, and we are definitely below level 30. There's a stone top on this thing, so it should definitely, since they do count as cave spawns, they should definitely, according to the wiki, be spawning without any problems. We can actually put the glass back and make it dark in here from this side, and we should be able to see glow squid spawning and swimming around. There's no reason for them not to be. Again, we came all the way down to level 20 both sides. I did make some water breathing potions here to do that with, and didn't use. I made 9 of them, and I think I used like 3 total. So we do have some extras to take back to the stronghold base, or possibly even leave in this area. I'm not really sure what I want to do with them, but there's no reason for glow squids to not be spawning as far as I know. If you have the answer to this riddle, be sure to let me know in the comments below. This is the second time that we've tried to fix this since the mechanics changed that originally worked for it, and we've had absolutely no luck. I'm going to keep an eye on it when I come back in the area and see if we do get any in, but for now it looks like it's not happening. and that's unfortunate, but we've got a lot of other things that we want to get done in today's episode. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next project. And again, if you know the answer to this riddle, let me know in the comments below, and maybe we can actually get this thing working for once. So guys, as you can see here on our map, our monorail just kind of blends in with the ground here. So what I was thinking we could do to help it stand out a little bit better and just kind of enhance the effects that we're going for. And it's not just the monorail. If you look at the buildings, the stone roofs kind of blend in with the stone, the exposed stone in certain areas and stuff like that. So I thought, I'll grab a bunch of dirt and we could just kind of put in some layers here and maybe cover the stone so that this stands out a little bit better, and see what that looks like on our map. I mean, this doesn't have to be like a perfect thing or whatever. Like, we don't have to worry about covering the sides and such, but the top layer is what really shows on the maps. So we can definitely do that. Add just to help our monorail stick out a little bit better in some of the other buildings here at spawn. And I think once we do that, it's gonna really help. Yeah, like you can see that's already starting to make a difference right there. And we'll go to the top of the map around the monorail here, and then we'll come back over here in this little area and get those spots there. But hopefully it doesn't take too long and we can have some better looking maps to work with. So I'm gonna get cracking on this right here, and when I get this all done, we'll come back and go to the next project, and hopefully you will be able to see a noticeable difference on this thing. Alright, I'm actually redoing this clip because during editing I realized that this clip had gotten corrupted and is unusable, and this is something that I can easily come back and show you guys. As you can see, our buildings are sticking out much better now. There's a little bit of stone on the map, which isn't really a problem. We can always come back and add more greenery if we decide we need to, or just want to get rid of the rest of the stone. But our buildings are definitely sticking out better, and you can actually tell what's going on, which was the whole point. So I think that right there is actually done. Let me know what you guys think. Would you like to see the rest of the stone covered, or do you think it's okay like it is? I mean, again, it's not hindering our visibility on any of our buildings. Everything's sticking out and being displayed just like we want it to be, and that's pretty much what we were after. So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think? Now, something that's been an ongoing project for a very long time is this monorail, and I've worked with it on stream a few times and we put in a few episodes with it, but I've been working really hard since the last stream, the last time you guys seen this, and it is actually now complete. So we can transport some villagers, amongst other things, back and forth with the stronghold base, or mainly to the stronghold base from the starter area. I don't foresee any reason to transport anything to the starter area, and without being able to get that ice farm going, it loses a little bit of use, but it's still, something that we have. Now, there are some areas that you're going to see as we ride along here, which, I mean, this is an amazing view. We got some floating stuff there. We did go through a few mountains, and in those areas, we're going to probably level it out away from the monorail a little bit. I see I missed the tree back there that's a little close that can come away. But yeah, instead of going through this like we are, we're gonna come back and level these mountains out just a little bit so that it's not an issue. Some of that might fall into our witch farm, so some of that's probably going to be gone anyways. Remember, we're going to actually mine that perimeter out to Bedrock. Here's the pillar on this end for how far it comes this way. But we have another mountain up here that we kind of go over a little bit. Not quite as in depth through, but still, I would like to kind of back the land away from the monorail just a little bit. We don't want to have any issues when we go moving villagers and other things. We don't want anything to have a way to bump the mine carts and cause issues or get caught in mine carts if we have empty mine carts coming through for any particular reason. So, I mean, it's a nice long ride, and this took a lot of hours, especially with the speed that I build. You guys know I'm not exactly the fastest builder, but it's completely complete now, and with some nice scenery, especially once we get to this end. I really love this look here that we have. It looks really, really great. And coming into yet another swamp. We have plenty of swamps and dark oak forests in our world. That's definitely for sure. And I really like that mountain there beside the stronghold base village. We may do something up on top of that mountain at some point. We've got a few ideas for things that could possibly we could possibly incorporate into that. But we come all the way down here as planned. And once we reach the end, it comes right. I mean, I maybe could have extended another section and had it come, a little bit further, but that is exactly what we're looking for. So now, on the two ends of the monorail, we want to set up some stations, right? On ground level. So we're going to have to do a little bit of terraforming out here, and maybe just a little bit back over at the starter base. But all in all, I am very proud of having this thing complete. It is actually the most modern build we have in our world, next to the semi-modern mud farm over there. But yeah, guys, this monorail is finally complete, so we can move some villagers into our village here and finally get a little bit into the direction to which we were heading with that. And I mean, it opens up a lot of new doors, because the villagers that we can create over here are going to be, part of a larger story in the world. So I'm really looking forward to getting this all set up and having what we need here. And for those of you that may not know, if you're new to the channel or whatever, we've spawn-proofed this entire village. I mean, this thing is lit up. We have the street lamps on the paths there, but we also have, like, you can see the moss carpet there. We have jack-o'-lanterns and things like that hiding down in these little outer areas away from the paths, just to make sure that we have plenty of light. So let me know what you guys think about the monorail now. And if there's anything you would like to see in our world, I mean, let me know. It is our world. I've got a lot of plans, and we typically just go with, what's the most necessary thing at any given time. We don't even have an iron farm in this world, because iron hasn't been an issue. That doesn't mean we're not going to have one or several at some point. So it's just been a roller coaster of a ride, so to speak. But we have a lot of options now that we didn't have before. We got the mangrove wood, the mud, just a lot of different blocks that can add a lot more variety than we already had. So I'm looking forward to using all of those. Let's go ahead and head to back to the witch farm and take a look at what we got going on there. So what I would like to do, and this isn't going to be in this episode. This episode's already running pretty long for being able to get a project of this size in. But I would like to get the farm set up and going. I have not seen a witch in here. The very first witch that we found was actually stuck down in the cave there. But I have not seen a witch in here since then. So I would like to make sure that this is still, because our world is older now, I would like to make sure this still is a bounding box for witches, and that we're going to get spawned. So I would like to build the farm. Obviously we're not going to get that great of rates, but if witches are spawning in, it'd be a start. And then we can worry about clearing out the trees and leveling the land down to water level, and then we'll just kind of go from there. In order to get rid of all this water, the easiest way is gonna be with sponges. So if the farm is, if witches are spawning in like they should be, like we're hoping that they will, then we can definitely go raid an ocean monument, maybe even two. We know where one is, at least that I can remember, and it'd be really cool to get some sponges to drain this and make it a lot easier to work with than trying to drop sand and dry it up that way. Sponges are going to be a lifesaver. And then if we do raid a monument, of course we can add prismarine to our block collection, which is actually way overdue for how long we've had this world. So let me know what you guys think about the witch farm here, and the monorail, and the other projects that we've been trying to finish up that we've mentioned or not finished or whatever. And if you have any other suggestions, let me know in the comments below, and I'd be happy to hear what you'd like to see in our world, or how you would like to see things done. Don't forget, we also have a magma spawner in a bastion in the nether that we want to get a frog light farm set up for. So very soon we are going to take our frogs, get some tadpoles, and take them to various regions to get the different kind of frogs we need to go put in a magma farm, and we're going to get that set up. I'm not sure how far ahead that is, but hopefully really soon. Again, there's just so many things to do, and episodes only have so much time. And I could do like these humongous projects and bring you in and say, hey, this is what I got done, we now have this in our world. But one of the things that I try to do with the channel is, I mean, it's our world. I want you guys to feel like you're playing along with me. Otherwise it would just be my world, right? And as I said many times before, I might be behind the controller, but this is our world. We're in this ride together. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and I look forward to reading those. We still have a lot of rooms in our stronghold base that need some attention and need to be taken care of, and we definitely want to get to work on that. So expect that, a lot of that, in upcoming episodes as well. And if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if you're not already, subscribe. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. We currently have 62 at the time of recording this video, and by sharing the videos with your friends if you're enjoying them, and if you're not subscribed, subscribing can help get us to that goal. Also, ring that bell so you don't miss out on notifications, and you can get those alerts whenever there's a new video out. And I'll see each and every one of you in the next video.